Why are you single? I don't have a wide enough social circle. I mostly only hang out with a small group of dudes in similar places in their lives to me. It's a situation I want to work on fixing. But it's been difficult through a pandemic. I don't know. Mom, geez. You want alphabetical or chronological? I don't meet anyone new. Married the love of my life and he died. Don't think I LL ever find something that good again. So I don't even bother looking. I don't know how to be in a relationship. I'm socially awkward, boring, shy, and my life isn't really the best to expect another person to enter my life, so I just don't try anymore. Edit. Didn't expect to wake up to all these comments. Thanks for them and the awards. Thanks to everyone who gave advice too. I have no idea how to express interest to any of the women I've ever been interested in, so I just end up becoming friends with them and the crush eventually goes away and I start over at square one. Edit. In case anyone sees this later. I'm completely fine being friends with these people. I don't believe in the friend zone. I'm not trying to trick anybody into anything. And I don't sit there pining away for someone. Either. Because most women just can't handle my 11-inch beef spear. Also, I lie too much. I'm an overthinker. Because I don't take good care of myself physically or mentally. 'Cause I'm an idiot sandwich. Because the people I like don't like me back. And I don't like the people that do like me. / There are plenty of fish in the sea. Unfortunately, I live in the desert. There's this thing called my face. Complete lack of self-confidence. I've never been invited to a social event of any type where it could happen there, and past attempts to approach women have failed. Because I'm a picky person. I answered this question once before and my response ended up in a YouTube compilation making fun of lonely people. I am a Discord moderator. I got ugly syndrome, bro. 'Cause I ain't got no balls to ask anyone out. Plus I have no interest in anyone. Because I'm not fit mentally to be in a relationship with someone else. By choice. Not my choice. But still. I don't like who I am in a relationship. Because after my last relationship, I just can't feel for another person in a romantic way anymore. I'm not sure what broke me from it exactly. But there are just no feelings there. I've certainly tried. It's been 4 years now. But outside of a fleeting sexual energy that motivates me to talk to a woman on occasion, there is just no emotion that could lead to a relationship that I can find. My last one ended pretty badly after quite a long time. Lots of gaslighting and manipulative behavior along with some other details I'd rather leave out. I was responsible for some of it. She was responsible for some of it. Ultimately I've moved past it. But for some reason, despite having been a hopeless romantic my entire life, there is just nothing there anymore. Lack of social skill and motivation. My parents fought my whole childhood, so I have absolutely no idea what a good relationship looks like. I push away anyone who gets close because I don't want to turn out like my mother and suck the soul out of my spouse. I'm so scared of hurting someone else that I refuse to even try. It's a real struggle. I'm worried that cancer is too much to bring to any new relationship. Changes to my body such as losing my hair have truly affected my self-confidence. Edit. So many thoughtful people have taken time and reached out to me. I appreciate this kindness more than anyone can understand. Not to be a dork. But this is why I love Reddit. Thank you. 'Cause I'm shy and never really put forth an effort to be in a relationship. Edit. Wow, I didn't expect this to blow up the way it did. Thank you for the awards and advice. Because I don't love myself enough to love someone else. Edit. Thanks for all the awards and nice comments, everyone. I didn't expect it. I was just speaking my mind when I wrote this. I wasted the good years of my life on someone not worthy. And now I'm too old to be desired in society's eyes. Wonderful. Because I enjoy being single. Edit. Thank you for the silver and gold awards. I appreciate you all. Also, thank you for all the heart-warming comments about how you enjoy living your life single as well. I've had a lot of fun reading all of them and seeing how many people can also relate. Keep on living the good life, friends. 'Cause nobody wants to date me. I feel like relationships are really tiresome. You are expected to spend so much time with one person. I prefer my own company and I like being able to do what I want. When I want, and I don't trust people, especially after my last relationship. I am scared shitless of intimacy. My ex truly made me believe I was hard to love. She cheated several times of the 4 years we were together. When I had finally had enough, she faked a pregnancy claiming it to be my child. I did not know it was fake at the time, but I believed it was, so I cut her off. A month or two goes by and she messages me telling me she had a miscarriage and made me feel like shit cause I was not there for her. So we talked and started to see each other again. Christmas rolled around. I had bought her a bag full of meaningful presents. Candies she liked. Flowers. Those super soft socks. Eyelashes and eyelash glue. A teddy bear. ECT. And she ended up ghosting that night and the whole following week before she was supposed to go to college in the next town. Breaks up with me when I find out about her dude she was talking to in that town. She manipulated me. Verbally abused me. Went out of her way to make me jealous. She put in my head that I am hard to love. I do not want to look stupid again. I have severe trust issues. She fucked me up and made me feel incompatible with anyone. I've been single ever since the accident. Because nobody likes me. The more I get to know people, the less they like me. I'm on the spectrum. I have a form of autism called Asperger's syndrome and it makes it hard for me to understand people. I've made many great friends but only had one girlfriend that didn't last a week. She said that I was a bit of a handful with my, "What do you mean?" and "I don't understand." It makes me sad that people don't understand how I can be and how hard it is for me to understand how everyone else is and if they're being serious or not. Living in the South makes it even harder for a guy like me. Not that good looking. Not the best social skills for few reasons. No nobody I am interested in or they ain't interested in me and no real clue how, where to meet or approach new people, except at parties or through meeting through mutual friends, but haven't been to one for a while due to Corona. I was apathetic and didn't say the things I should have. Got dumped. Deserved it 100%. I need to work on myself a little more first. Because the people I'm interested in aren't interested in me. I'd say I have decent looks, but I'm really anxious when it comes to relationships. Because I'm a Redditor. Me. Likes someone. Also me. They will never like me back. My standards are too high for someone who looks like me. I'm a closeted asexual, frankly. Trying to find someone of the same culture and religion as me that I actually like and who will be okay with that. Or hopefully asexual themselves. Is like finding a needle in a Earth-sized haystack. I also enjoy being alone too much and find the idea of sharing my space with someone else exhausting. So I just don't bother and am saving up for my crazy cat lady starter pack. Still dealing with the pain of a long-term relationship ending terribly. Coping with it by being emotionally unavailable ** to anyone who shows interest in anything other than physical. Maybe one day I'll be alright again. Maybe. I'm not. Fuck yeah, suck it virgins. Edit. She broke up with me. She said something about immaturity. I don't know what the fuck that means, though I was probably just too hot for her. Fat. Ugly. And no self-esteem. It's been 11 years since I last had a girlfriend and I honestly could take it or leave it at this point. I want to be single. I am 12. I enjoy my freedom. Because I refuse to lower my standards. Also, online dating is a fucking waste of money. Also most if not all the women my age round here are either in a relationship, have kids, or both. Parenting has never been my thing. I've only dated one person. And they gave me a panic attack and constantly expected more than what I was willing to give, which I guess soured the pot a bit. How the fuck would I get a girlfriend? I don't understand the pragmatic method. Or maybe I just fear it. Dick's too big. Scares them all off. Just kidding. I don't really know. I'm probably a jerk. I am ugly and women don't like ugly men. I never met anybody I wanted to marry. My goals are far beyond your understanding. I'm afraid of sex and commitment. Because gamers don't need a girlfriend. 'Cause I'm a worthless pile of misery. I'm unlucky as fuck. I'm afraid of intimacy. Physical and emotional. And afraid of commitment. Bad fucking combo. Because I am not willing to settle for mediocrity and dishonesty. I enjoy my company the most. It's easier this way. No one can tell me how to live my life now. I am unwilling to compromise any part of myself for someone else. And I do not live in an area where a lot of people are similar to me. Relationships are too much of a hassle to deal with. My face. Crippling social anxiety and the personality of a moist rock. Bullying as a kid led me to actively ignore and avoid my peers until high school. High school I had acquaintances and did a bunch of school activities. Debate. Theater. But never went out. College I had a couple of real friends. But we were all nerds. The whole party, till you puke blood, thing completely turned me off. Early 20s came around and my parents' lives imploded. So I had to pitch in with finances and crisis control. The crises and trauma messed up my brother. So I take care of him too. Always figured that once I was living on my own, completely free, I'd figure out having a social life. One day I looked up and realized I'm almost 40. I wonder, how do adults make friends? They don't. They already have them. Laziness and the fact that I like my currently established life. Anyone I invite into it risks destroying what I've built. At my age, the ripe old ass age of being in my mid-30s. The only people who are single are people who are super damaged. Liars, cheaters, abusers, etc. Single dads, moms. Nothing against them. Just not big on kids and the fact that someone with a kid is essentially married to their ex for the rest of their life because of said kid. Or others like me who are perfectly well adjusted but comfortable and not willing to risk that comfort for something that could go south at any second. The last thing I want is to find a normal seeming dude who ends up being a con artist that stalled his debt collectors long enough to trick me into co-signing something for him. Or some other nightmarish scenario that would leave me turning 40 in a few years with no savings or investments to my name anymore. Forcing me to work until I die since retirement would be permanently off the table at that point. Is it lonely sometimes? Yeah, I guess. But I get my blankets to myself and can walk around without pants whenever I want.